Right. Let us start. Let me share my screen. Right. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah. Today we are going to discuss about DDL. Okay. So as I told you, DDL is data definition language, right? So first of all, if you want to create the data, okay, we need to have object, right? Assume we are going to create the employee object. For employee object, okay, what kind of information you want to capture? That is up to you. Okay. You may capture his employee ID, okay, employee name, his salary, date of joining, okay, department number. If you want to capture some other information like manager, you can capture. That is up to you. Okay. So collection of all these attributes, okay, are characters. Okay. So it will give some employee description. Okay. So this one will give the employee description. Okay. So if you take these attributes, okay, we can tell what is the employee ID, what is the salary, who is his manager, okay, and what is his joining day. If you want to gather some other information, you can gather. That is up to you. Okay. So collection of these attributes we can call object definition. Okay. See, you can call either object definition, or since we are going to create table object, right? We can say table structure. Okay. Or table definition, or you can call table metadata. Okay. Or you can call table scheme. Okay. You can call this information with any one of this. Okay. So in general, these attributes, one attribute is one column. Okay. Assume this is column 1, column 2, okay, column 3, column 4, okay, column 5, column 6. Okay. So if you take any table object, you will have collection of columns. It is up to you how much information you want to capture. In general, when you are going to work as a data engineer, okay, you will not create the table. Okay. You won't create table, okay, by yourself. That means table definition you will not give. There will be some architect, okay, or BA. Okay, they will tell for one table what are the columns they need to have. They will tell column name, okay, column name 1, column name 2, like that, column name n. they will give all this information. Okay, so that is fine. See, if you take any language, okay, it can be, procedural programming or declarative programming. Okay, in simple terms, it can be a programming language or it can be SQL or a script, or it can be something. Everywhere we need to have data type, what it is. For example, if you are going to capture attributes or columns of one particular person, okay, first column name is I'm going to take employee ID. In this column, what type of data you want to capture? Whether you want to capture string data, whether you want to capture numerical data, or whether you want to capture date type data. Okay, again, for everything we have data types. In these sessions, we won't discuss about data types, just you have to go through internet. You can get all the details. Okay, so once we have column name, that architect or BA will tell what type of data it is going to take. Okay, for that, they will give the data type. Assume one is string. Okay, otherwise empid we can keep as number. Okay, e name, okay, we can keep as varchar. Okay, then what we can do? Date of joining. Okay, date of joining can be what it is, date. Okay, department number, again it is number. Like this they will give. Okay, in simple terms, they want to have one table, they will give table name and what are the columns they want to have. For that, column name and data type they have to give. Okay, if you have a number of columns, they have to provide a number of columns. If they have only 3 columns, they have to give 3 columns with its data type. Okay, so once we have that one, what we can do? We can create your object. Okay, so assume you have created your object. Okay, object is having, this is employee table object. Employee ID we have, e name we have, salary we have, department number we have. Okay, 1001. Okay, name is Satish, salary is 10,000, department number is 10. 1002, name is Ravi. Okay, 9,000 and department number 20. 1003, okay, name is Sunita. Okay, sum 11,000, department number 30. Okay, once you have the data, once you gather data like this, okay, in this case, for example, see, you can select only one column. That means employee ID, you can select 1001, 1002, 003. Okay, see, you have to calculate the rows. Okay, from this record, if you take all the records, sorry, all the columns values, that you can call record. Okay, from this information, if you take only 3 columns, that is also you can call record. If you take only, 2 columns, okay, this is also you can call record. If you take only, 1 column, this is also you can call record. Okay, see, if you are going to get, okay, these two, okay, these two also you can call, okay, record 1 and record 2. Okay, again from this you can select only one column from each row. Okay, so each row we have one column, right? So totally how many records we have? Record 1, record 2, record 3. Okay, so if you take these two, okay, this is also one record, record 1, record 2, and record 3. The same way, if you take all the columns, that is also record 1, record 2, record 3. This we can call. Is it clear up to this? Okay, fine. So we know like what is table, I mean what is the column and what is the column data type, right? See, let us assume, let us take some name, okay, object management. Okay, so if you take object management, what does it mean? Okay, so it can contain object creation, okay, object alteration, and object deletion. Okay, management means if you take something, what all are the, okay, what are all you can do. Okay, so all those aspects, all those like points it will cover. Okay, so since we are dealing with most of the cases with the tables, what we are going to do, okay, we are going to discuss about, okay, table management. Okay, here we have 4 cases. One is table creation, okay, table alteration, okay, table deletion. There is one more thing, if we have data in the table, okay, so for that also table data deletion. We have these 4 kind of like things, tasks we will have. Okay, this in simple terms, okay, how we can convert as per DDL language. DDL language, 4 kind of operations. Okay, so it will have 4 commands. One is create command. What create command will do? It will create object. Okay, object can be table, database, view, or any other, okay, which is supported by database. Okay, so it can alter. Okay, so what it will do? It will alter the object. And then, okay, so deletion. Okay, for deletion, we have drop. It will drop the object. Okay, and then truncate. What truncate will do? It will truncate the data from object. Is it clear? Right. Again from alter, what all are the things we will do? See, you can add column. Okay, you can drop column. You can modify the column. Okay, even you can rename the column. Okay, These all are the activities we will do in DDL. Okay. So first one, create. What create will do? Okay, it will create the object, right? To create the object, okay, you need to have some syntax. Okay, so you can create. Okay, what type of object you are going to create? Table type of object. And then you have to provide the table name. Okay, it should have some definition, right? That definition, it should be in parenthesis. Okay, column name, one, data type, comma, column name, two, data type. Okay, are you able to understand? Now, let us log into our SQL. Hope you guys created your account. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's fine. Okay, let me share my screen.
So do we need to run it along with you? Sorry to interrupt you again.
Not required. So if you try to run along with me, you will miss some.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Am I right? Okay, so I want to create the object. Okay, I want to create the table. Okay, so there are two ways, right? First, let's go through with the component. Okay, click on schema. Okay, you have some option called create database object, right? Create it. Sorry, click on that and choose the table object. Okay, here you have to give the okay table name. I'm going to give EMP. Okay, let us have column name employee ID. See, if you see here, it supports some data types. Okay, it will support number, varchar, date, timestamp, CLOB, BLOB. Okay, timestamp with time zone, timestamp with local time zone. You can choose any one of this one. So for employee ID, I'm going to take the number. Okay, if I want to give the length, I can give length. Okay, ename, it is of type varchar. I will give length some 20 characters. Okay, and then what I want to have? I want to have job varchar. Again, I will give something length is 15. Third one, okay, date of joining. Okay, so for this, I'll go to date. Okay, so I'm not going to give anything. And then salary. Salary is of type number. Let us take number. Okay, I will give some 7 digits length. And DEPTNO. Okay, it is of type number. Its length is 2. Okay, that's it. So that's what I want. Just click on generate SQL. See, you got some SQL query, right? To create the table. Just click on run. What happened? Table got created. Okay, let's go to schema. See, we have table. Right? So table is there. Now, what I want to do? So I want to drop the table. Okay, let's go to actions. Okay, so there is option called, okay, drop uh, drop option. Okay, so we got, drop condition we got. Just click on run. This one will be dropped. If you go and check, okay, see, you are not able to see the schema. Now let's go to SQL worksheet. Now let us create by ourselves. Okay, I want to create a table. Okay, table name is employee. I will have employee number. This is of type number. Okay, I will give some 4 digits. Okay, and I will give name. Name is varchar. Its length is 20. Okay, I want to give job. This is also varchar. I will give 15. Okay, and then what I'll do? I'll do date of joining. It is of type date. Okay, and then I will give salary. Okay, number of 5. Okay, so that's it. I'm not going to have department number. Okay, let's execute it. Okay, table got created, right? So when you have a table, how you can get the table definition? Okay, there are 2 ways. First way, okay, this is for only SQL. This command will vary from vendor to vendor. Okay, describe, click on EMP, type EMP and semicolon. Okay, select it and run it. If you see here, okay, we got some information. Table name is employee. It is having, okay, column name is employee number, e-name, job, okay, date of joining, salary, and its relevant data types. Okay, so this is one way. In another way, how we can see the data definition. Okay, for that, just go to schema. Okay, click on employee table. Okay, it will open its definition. Okay, see, it is showing all the columns. Sorry, it will show all the things. If you click on columns, okay, you can get the columns. If you click on constraints, if we have constraint that we can discuss tomorrow, okay, we'll get here. If you have triggers, you will get the triggers. If you have indexes, we will get indexes for this table. Okay, now let's go back to there. Okay, let us drop this table. Drop table employee. Okay, table got dropped. Go to schemas. If you see here, you are not there, you are not getting. At the same time, if you try to describe, it will throw the error. See, object EMP does not exist. Is it clear? Okay, now what I'll do, I want to create one table. Create the table. Okay, so let's give the employee number. Okay, number, I will give 4 digits. Okay, e-name. Okay, so what I'll do, I will keep like this only. Just I will create the table with this. Okay, let's give something. We go. Okay, let's give just we go only. Okay, generate SQL. Okay, you got it. Let us run this. Table got created, right? See, for this table, I want to add one extra column. Okay, like if you remember, we have discussed something about alter, right? With the help of alter, we can add the column for this table. We can drop the column for this table, and we can modify the data type for this table. And also we can rename the column name, okay, for this table. So now let's go to UI base. Okay, click on this, go to actions. Okay, on actions, what I'll do, I'm going to take add column. Okay. See, we got the direct syntax, right? Alter table, we go add column. Okay, column name, what I'll give? Location. Okay, location data type, I don't want to have number. I will take varchar. 1 second, guys. Okay, run it. Sorry, guys. Okay, if you see here, you got some message, right? Saying that table altered. Okay, this is one way. Okay, okay, new column got added, right? Now let's see what I will do. I will add more columns. Okay, alter table we go add. Okay, I want to add multiple columns. Blend varchar of 10, comma, feed number of 4. Let us execute it. The table got altered. If you go and check, okay, for this we go table now, 2 more columns were added. See, student and name, right? This is one. Now, see, like this, as many columns as you want, you can add. That is not a problem. Okay. See, if you want to drop the column, okay, how you can do that one? Okay. So what you want to drop? I want to drop something called fee. Let us execute it. Okay, table got altered. If you go and check, you may not see that, fee column, right? Let's go to schemas. Let us try to check this one. Okay. So here, like you don't have that, column drop option. If you click on drop, it will drop the table. Okay. Now let's go to there. Okay. What I want to do, for example, let me describe this one again. See, this student I have, right? I want to make it his number. Okay. So let us alter table, modify, okay, column. So what is that? Student number of 4. Okay. Let me check. It may have some. Let's execute it. Invalid table name. We forgot to tell the table name here. Execute it. Okay. Table got altered. Now let's go to there. Okay. See, student got, okay, number type, right? So this student, I want to make it as a student ID. Alter table, we go rename, okay, student to, okay, student ID. I think we missed one small keyword. So we have to give column. Let us run now. Okay, table got altered. Now if you go and check, okay, so what will happen? Here it got changed. Okay, so like this, what we can do? You can add column, you can drop column, you can modify column, you can rename column. See, if you want to rename the table, you can rename the table also. Okay, so let me show you how we can do that. Second, alter table, we go rename to, okay, we go ENP. Let's execute it. Okay, table got altered. Now if you go and try to check this one, you will not get the table. Okay, object Vigo does not exist. The reason is, okay, Vigo, you have changed it to Vigo underscore EMP. It. Okay, now you got the data. Right? See, as of now, what we did, we have created the table and we have dropped the table. We have altered the table. There is one more command, right? What it is? That is truncate. Okay, so as for time being, what I'll do, I will get the script, okay, to create the data and insert the data into the tables. Okay. So what the script will do, if I run the script, it will create two tables. One is EMP, another one is DEPT, and it will insert the data into the tables. Okay. So if you go and check in the schemas, okay, you can see DEPT table and EMP table, right? Now let's go to worksheet. Okay, so let me select star from EMP. You have some data, right? You have one table object. In the table object, you have some data, right? So see, if you want to delete this data permanently, what we can do? We can use truncate command, truncate table name is EMP. That's it. What happened? Table got truncated. Am I right? Now, if you go and check, table will be there, but data will not be there. No data found. Right? The same way you can truncate, okay, EPT table. Execute it. See, table got truncated. Now let's go and try to select the data. You may not get this one. Are you able to understand? Is it clear? Okay. Now let's go back to Excel sheet. Okay, see what happened. You have object table you have. In this table, how you can insert the data? Okay. To insert this data, again, we need to discuss about DML. Okay, data manipulation language. Okay, so for in this, what you can do, once we have a table, in the table, you can insert the data, you can delete the data, or you can update the data. With the help of insert command, what we can do, you can insert the data in the table. With the help of delete command, you can delete the data. You may get some doubt. With the help of truncate also, we are able to delete the data. Then why we need to have delete? Okay, truncate and delete both are different commands. When we use delete, we can roll back the data. That means whatever the data we have deleted, that we can get it back. When it comes to truncate, if you use the truncate, once you delete the data, you cannot roll it back. That means whatever the data you have deleted, that deleted data, you cannot get it back. Okay, so that is the difference. And next one is update. See, you have some data in your table. That data, if you want to update, you can use update command. Okay, let's go to our workspace. Okay, let me execute all these commands. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me create one table. Create table emp. Okay, emp id, number of, okay, number of 4, ename, char, okay, 10, and salary, number of, okay, 4, department number, number of 4. Okay, that's it. Let me execute it. Okay, name is already there. Let's give one. Let us create this one. Okay, table got created. Now, if you want to insert the data, okay, the syntax will be insert into emp1. Okay, then you have to mention the values. See, if you are going to give the value for each and every column, you can directly use the values. Otherwise, what we have to do before values, you have to mention what are the column names you are going to give the input. As of now, what I am going to do, I will give the input for all the columns. Okay, so first one is 1001, first value, second value. See, if it is number, you can give directly. If it is a string value, that should be placed in single quotes. Okay, so name is, I will give something Ganesh. Okay, and salaries, I will give some 1000, since I have given only 4 digits, that is fine. Okay, department number is 20. Okay, let us execute it. Okay, the data will be inserted. See, one row got inserted. If you want to see the data, okay, you have to use DRL language. This we can discuss in detail later. Okay, as of now, let us remember this is select command. With the help of select command, you can see the data. Fine. See, I don't want to provide the values for all the records. Sorry, all the columns. Just I want to provide the values for only first two columns. Okay, if I give like this 100 2, okay, and Venkat. If I try to execute this one, it will raise the error. Okay, not enough values. That means, see, when you ignore this one, okay, when you ignore this one, okay, you have to provide all the values. If you want to provide the values only for specific columns, just you have to mention the column names here. Employee ID, comma, e-name. Now, if you run this one, the record will be inserted. Right? See, record got inserted. If you go and check, okay, you will get the data. If you observe here, see, first two you got values, remaining two you did not get the value. Since you did not provide the value, okay, here the value did not updated. Okay, so these values in general we can call null values. Okay, I will explain what is null value in tomorrow class. Now let's go to there and let us try to insert into emp1. Let's give, otherwise let us execute the same thing again. Again one record got inserted. Okay, the same values has been inserted again. Just go to there and check it. Okay, fine. So see, with the help of delete, if I give the delete from, okay, this is the syntax emp1. Okay, if I give this one, what will happen? It will delete all the data. Right? All the data, it was deleted. If you go and check, you cannot get any data. See? So SQL statement output, no data found. Right? So what I'll do, let me execute it again. Up to this, you will get some data. Okay, so if you see here, okay, we have some data. Let me run the query again. You will get two records. Okay, so if you see here, you have some data, right? See, for salary, I want to keep 2000 for every record. Okay, let me show you how can I do that one. Update. Okay, what I want to update, emp table I want to update. Okay, set salary is equal to 2000. If I give this one, what will happen? It will update all the values. Okay, so now let's go to statement, run it again. What happened? Okay, so if you see, you got the values for all the records. If you want to update only specific records, we can update. That we can discuss again tomorrow, because we need to discuss about where class. Okay, see, instead of updating one column, I want to update multiple columns. Update emp1 set salary is equal to 3000, comma, department number is equal to 30. Let us execute it. Okay, let's go to here. Sorry, let's see the values. Okay, so we got the values. See, if I execute this one, Let's see what will happen. Okay, so let's go to there and let's see the data. Okay, in reality, can we have same employee ID number for multiple employees? Yes or no?
No.
Right? That is not correct, right? Logically, that is completely wrong. Okay, that is one. And second one, is there any employee, okay, who is not getting salary in the company?
No.
Okay, that is not also logical one, right? No one will work for free. Yes, am I right or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if you see these columns, okay, there is some inconsistent data. I don't want to have the data like this. I have to tell what type of data this column should allow. That means on the column name, I will keep the condition. Okay, I will keep the condition saying that, hey, employee ID column, you should have only this type of data. If anyone is trying to insert different type of data, just to throw them error, saying that, hey boss, this is so and so column. In this column, just you have to insert this type of data only. You should not violate the rules. It should throw the errors like that. Okay. If it is doing like that, that will be very useful for us. Am I right or not?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, that we can call constraints. Okay. There are many constraints in SQL. We have to discuss each and every one of them. Okay. There is primary key, foreign key. Okay. Unique, null, not null, check constraint, default constraint. Like that, there are many constraints. We will discuss all those constraints tomorrow, including where clause. Okay. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. I'm going to end the session here. I have an office call at 8 p.m. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, you can drop off.
Sir, how do we get to know how to write the syntax, sir, for anything?
Just if you follow the classes, that will be enough. Otherwise, what you can do, you can go to any one of the documentation, either
Oh,
Oracle documentation, Postgres documentation. See, vendor to vendor, few things will be changed, not completely.
okay, sir. Okay.
95% will be same, 5% will be different.
Okay, sir.
That 5% always we have to depend on internet.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
one more doubt. So,
Yeah.
actually, while using delete command, you said we can retrieve.
Sorry, Dilip, your voice is not clear. Can you repeat it again?
When we use delete
Yeah, when we
delete command, you
uh,
said we can retrieve the data.
no, with the delete command, we can delete the data. You cannot retrieve the data.
Okay. So how can we retrieve the data, sir? Like when we use truncate, so after using truncate, we cannot get the data back. But after deleting, we can retrieve the data back.
Yes, see, there is a language called TCL, transaction control language, as I
Okay.
discussed in yesterday class. There we
Yes,
have
yes.
like few things called, few commands called commit, save, point, rollback. With the help
Okay,
of
sir.
the rollback command, we can get it back.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Right, guys.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thanks.
Okay, guys. We'll catch up tomorrow. Bye.